Durag Nation, it has been a
pretty legendary if you ask me.
Week for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. There is a ton of new information from San Diego Comic-Con to break down, and the craziest thing is there is even more on the way. As usual, I'll quickly break down everything you need to know, so hit the like button if you're hyped for Spider-Man 2, but if you make it to the end and aren't satisfied, please leave a dislike. Even though there was no official live stream for the Symbiotic Relationships panel, phones were still allowed, which means everyone pretty much knew what was happening immediately. I was even able to watch the full thing the next day to see if there was any additional information to learn from the panel discussion, and there was a lot. Besides Yuri Lowenthal doing the Bully Maguire dance and Tony Todd doing the Venom voice,
we are Venom.
We, of course, had the world premiere of the story trailer and the reveal of the Spider-Man 2 PS5 launch bundle, and I predicted both of those in my video the day before Comic-Con. Similar to the launch bundle that came with Spider-Man PS4, this one comes with a custom PS5 console and controller. During the Symbiotic Relationships panel, senior art director Jacinda Chu mentioned that the idea for the design was to show the struggle between Spider-Man and the symbiote threat, and how the whole point is not knowing which side is going to win. Though based on the controller, it looks like Peter is about to be Venom. The bundle also comes with a voucher for the digital standard version of Spider-Man 2 and will be releasing on September 1st. This means you'll be able to get the pre-order bonuses and start playing the game at midnight. Pre-orders go live next Friday, the 28th, and you'll be able to buy each item separately if you don't want the whole thing. No pricing was given, but I'd be shocked if this retailed for less than $500. During the panel, we also got to see some really cool concept art for the game and confirmation that we would actually be able to visit Aunt May's house. They also talked about how they went through different Venom designs because they wanted to accurately reflect that Venom is supposed to be big and menacing, which is how we got this tank Venom, but they also wanted the design to reflect that he is really fast and agile, which is how they settled on the final version. Some people didn't like their Venom's white spider design, and they did have concept art with a more classic Venom look, but I personally think their version looks amazing and can't wait to see it in game. Obviously, some big changes were made to Mary Jane, which has sparked a bit of a war on social media. Personally, I think the new MJ looks great, but I wish Miles would just get waves and call it a day. For day 2 of Comic-Con, Insomniac did an additional interview about the game with creative director Brian Intihar and Mr. Marvel Games himself, Bill Roseman, but that hasn't been released yet, surprisingly. I'll keep you updated when it does, just in case we get additional information. Speaking of information, we got an insane amount in the story trailer, including new villains and more proof that my Venom theory is correct. Check that out in the next video on screen.